Uncle Howdy pull Ellering, looking to save the Miz, and a mandible claw on Ellering.
Julius, who's looking good. Or is he?
He had him in position before, 619, this time able to deliver.
There's the tag. Dragon Lee legal.
The splash from up top to advance. Yes, Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee.
Here are your winners, LWO.
What I'm worried about is Damian Priest making another claim at the World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, but I thought...
What if I'm the one who beats Gunther for the world title?
Great idea.
Hey, Julia, it's all about the future world champion. That's not cool.
No,
You
I
could totally
was-
beat him, Daddy.
Yeah, I'm serious.
JD was there. I was laughing.
I heard you laughing.
I'm sorry, what do you even do around here?
Let's just say I bring the cool factor to the Judgment Day. I'm also a fixer. As a matter of fact, I'll fix it right now. Dom will be no champion, a real world champion in no time. I'm gonna talk to Pierce.
Oh, he was looking for trouble in paradise instead, into the grasp of Rezar.
There's raw power from the massive Albanian.
R-Truth came out to attack his former partner.
Well, it was R-Truth who was cheap-shotted by the Miz last week post-match. Now coming for a little payback, but wait.
Oh, there's a roll-up in the ring. A roll-up for the New Day. And they advance with R-Truth outside the ring.
The New Day.
Kofi Kingston takes advantage inside the ring. Missile dropkick sends her into the barrier.
Straight to the kisser, and somebody needs to check. Oh, what the hell?
Look at this. Can't help herself, and Lash Legend sends a big right hand, and the bell rings as the interference comes from Jakara and Lash Legend.
Only a matter of time. You guessed that Lash and Jakara would somehow get involved with a cheap shot. It happened, and now Kairi Sane coming to the aid of Io Sky.
Now you're getting a preview of what you'll see on NXT at the CW. All of a sudden, they couldn't resist Sane and Sky on the attack of Lash Legend and Jakara. They're going to go at it tomorrow on NXT, but with that brawl on the outside, it disrupts the action against Liv and Raquel.
Well, it would behoove both teams to soften up their opponents ahead of tomorrow, but if anyone's getting softened up here, it's clearly Damage Control. Sugar rush from Jakara Jackson.
And a Lash extension on the other side, Wade.
All you gotta do is be the one. All you gotta do is be the one.
Oh, super spear! Wipes out Solo Sikoa.
Solo Sikoa shoved Jey Uso out of the way of that spear. Oh. Braun Breaker doesn't care. Braun Breaker just wants his Intercontinental Championship back.
I got no issue with you anymore, man. My issues were with the Judgment Day. I handled that. So now, it's only fair I should get back what I should have never lost in the first place. Yo, before you say anything, I ain't looking for a handout. I'll earn it just like I earn everything else. So go to Crown Jewel, handle your business. When you come back, you are gonna have a problem with me. Matter of fact, you're gonna have a big problem when I once again become El Campeón.
Riptide, no! Dirty Dom from out of nowhere!
Latino Cheat is here to save the day!
And she's got her former guy in the ring! Is she lining up a prison trap on Dom and locking it in? Dom is caught up in the prism trap.
Dom put his body on the line to save the damsel in distress. That is Liv Morgan, and she returns the favor. That is true love. Now's round 2, lads.
Headbutt and 2 elbows, and now the coast is clear. Big boot. Death Valley driver. 6 tsunamis
Oh my
ago.
God, look what's coming, Joe. Look what's coming, Joe. It's an instant replay.
Oh, and that's smart enough of Seth Rollins just to roll out of the ring.
Well, he had to. He was about to spend a couple months on the shelf, but Bronson Reed refusing to stop it. He's coming our way. Okay.
Oh, man. 330 pounds just blasted him to the floor as Rollins trying to get to his feet. Now security trying to get on top of this again.
Security have no chance here. But Seth freaking Rollins, for all his freakish abilities, he just cannot stop it.
He's not going to go up top.
Bronson Reed.
Well, there's a security guard. He's on top of him.
Oh, my God.
What is he going to do to this poor man? Oh, Rollins is in a compromised position.
Get ready for it, Joe. It's coming. No!
Oh, no. The Wyatt Sicks are back.
Oh my God, it's that mentalist Nikki Cross.
And she's off the top rope on Scarlett. And now they're brawling everywhere. Dexter Lumis, Rowan, Joe Gacy attacking the Final Testament. Laying out everybody. Saving the day for our truth. Look at the Miz getting out of everybody's way. Bodies are laid out everywhere, Wade. And the Miz
He looks petrified.
saved himself. The Miz saved himself.
He got it. No, he didn't get away.
Uncle Howdy, pull Ellering. Looking to save the Miz, and a mandible claw on Ellering. Oh, Jacob Fatu! Back up on his feet. And he does damage to Jey Uso. Samoan drops onto the desk with an already badly damaged lower back of the champion.
And to be clear, the referee concerned with Adam Pearce and the Tonga missed the entire thing.
23 miles an hour when he hits those ropes, and the super spear is landed. The badass to win back the belt. He has done it.
Here's your winner and new Intercontinental Champion, Bronson Reed.
Born to be the greatest of all time. This is where I draw the line. Can't stop my shine. They know it's my time. Let the world know I've arrived. I'm on the rise. Unstoppable.